This is T Spilling TV. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Today we are making chicken dressing. Chicken dressing, chicken dressing, chicken dressing. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know, I already know what it is and what it ain't. But today we are making chicken dressing, you guys. So right in front of me, I have the cornbread. I have cornbread. Um, I have my meat already. I have six pieces of chicken legs, 6 or 7 pieces of chicken legs. I also have celery right here. This is celery and bell pepper. Now you can always put onions in yours if you want onions in yours, but I just use celery and bell pepper. And I also got 5 eggs, 5 boiled eggs. They already been cooked and everything and all of that. So, and you will also need sage. And in your broth that you cook your chicken in your pot, your broth, you would need that. You want to keep your broth, because you're gonna need it, because you don't want no dry chicken dressing. So all you need is for chicken dressing is cornbread, your chicken leg or chicken thighs. I had 6 or 7 legs that I had boiled, and I have celery. You cut your celery real small and your bell pepper real small, and this is what you get right here. And 5 eggs. You can use how many eggs you want to use. It's up to you. And you also can use onions inside of your chicken dressing as well. But I just don't put onions in mine. But you can put onions in yours. But I'm gonna start putting onions in mine. You know, but right now today it's just bell peppers and celery, and all you're gonna need is some sage. You're gonna need sage, yes. And so we finna get this in. These is all of the ingredients. These is all of the ingredients that you're gonna need for your chicken dressing. Okay, so you don't want, and another thing too, in your meat, you don't want any bones in here. You don't want any fat coming from the chicken. You don't want any grizzles. You don't want any grizzles in there. No grizzles at all, you guys. No grizzles at all. My hands are clean. I washed my hands already, and I'm gonna wash them again. But my hands are already clean, you guys. But yes, you don't want no grizzles, no bones. You know, no fat, none of that. Cause that's gonna be nasty. Okay, you don't want that in your dressing. You don't want to serve that to people. So yeah. So this will be so we're gonna start on this dressing right here. You need a big pan so you can have you some good old cornbread. Yes, Lord. So we're gonna start off with our celery. This is celery. Okay. So we're gonna start off with that. So hopefully y'all can see. Hold on. Let me just see. Can I pull it back some? Let me pull this back some. Okay. Y'all should be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. If y'all can't see me, y'all, I'm right here. So yeah, this is the celery in here. So we also gonna I'm gonna do the sage after a while. But hold on, let me go get some. Okay. So we got a knife. We're gonna cut into our eggs. That's what you want your eggs. You got your I got my meat already. Already fine. You want your meat to be already fine. You don't want no big pieces of meat in your chicken dressing. And if you like that, that's that's your thing. If you like your chicken big and yours, and all that, then yeah, you can do that. That's what you like. You want to find your eggs up really fine in here, like this right here, pieces, little pieces, and so on. The same thing. So all you need is make your bread and your chicken, your 6 or 7 pieces of legs or thighs or whatever you're using, and your celery and bell pepper. You want to boil them till they soft, and your eggs and your sage. And you're gonna need that sage. You're gonna need that sage. So yeah, hope y'all having a blessed day, a wonderful day, you guys, and happy holidays, you guys. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Hope y'all having a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope y'all having a wonderful Thanksgiving, you guys. Okay, y'all. I have a taste for this dressing, and when I tell you that my dressing be hitting on point, you guys, my dressing be hitting on point. I season my chicken. This is what I do. I season my chicken the day before, and I let it sit. I don't put too much seasoning in it. I cut my chicken. My legs. I cut them. You know, and then I put make sure my seasoning going through them. All the seasoning I use, and let it set. And then the next day, all you gotta do is when you finna make your chicken dress, only thing you gotta do is season a little bit of that water. Season a little bit of that water where your water is not salty. But season your water, season it a little bit, not too much, but season a little bit. And baby, that thing gonna be on point. Okay? That's just what I do, you know? And my stuff be on point. I'm talking about the flavors be on points, okay? The flavors be pointing. Okay, y'all. Tea spilling will not stir you wrong, okay? I will not stir y'all wrong. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And I like to see I like to cut mine small. What's the name? Small, I said what's the name, but my eggs small. Well, I like to cut them to where I can maybe see them, and then like this. Maybe I can see it. I like to cut it really, where I can see it and they not big and all that. I like to do that. And then I'm gonna go in with my so hold on. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with my cornbread now. I didn't put my celery, my bell pepper, my meat was already in here, and I sliced my eggs up fine, and where you can still see eggs, and now it's cornbread, and then I'm gonna put my sage in here. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's all you gotta do. It ain't too hard. It's not. It's not hard at all. It's not hard at all, y'all. And then don't forget your broth either. Don't forget your broth. Cause you're gonna need your broth that come out, from you boiling the chicken. You're gonna need that. Make sure you say your broth. If you don't say that broth, I don't know. You have to say that broth and make sure your broth ain't salty. Cause if your broth be salty, your chicken dressing gonna be salty. So yeah. Mhm. You want all this bread, cause all this gonna soap up. All your bread is gonna soap up, you guys. All of your bread is gonna soak up in that water. I mean, in your broth. Yes, Lord, it's gonna soak up, and all of that. You want all your bread. You want all of it. But you're gonna need it. You're gonna need this bread. I love this pan that I have. It's really like a non-stick pan, and you don't have to worry about it. Stuff sticking. It just come right on up. It just come right on up. Really. I just get my phone, but it just come right on up. Yeah, but you want all your bread, okay? Cause you're gonna need it. You want all that goodness of your bread. Okay? The water in there, that's not gonna take long at all. Like okay. So my now that I got my bread in here, take this out of here. So now that I have this, you can use your hands too, because I'm gonna use mine in a minute. I'm just, knocking this down, kind of. And you just smush all this together. Make sure you got your sage in there. Make sure you put all the goodness in here. Um, Make sure you don't forget your broth of what your chicken with. You can buy broth, or you can make or you can make it, and you know what I mean. I mean, you can buy broth. Um, but why buy broth when you boiling your chicken? You season it. That is your broth. Like I don't be getting people when they be doing that. I'm also cooking greens too, y'all. So yeah. So and you just smashed everything up. So once I smash everything up, that's when I'm gonna put the sage in there. I need to smash this cornbread up. You want to make sure that this stuff is fine. You don't want no hard. You don't want that stuff to be all, pieces of big pieces of cornbread sitting so well this and there. You don't want that. So yeah, yeah, you guys, make sure your hands are very, very clean. Make sure your hands are clean, you guys. Make sure you're clean. Cause you gotta serve this to people, you guys. You gotta serve it. You gotta serve to people, or just yourself, or if it's just you eating it, you don't want no nasty hands. You know, all this up, all my meat, and you just grab all that from the bottom and then bring it up to the top, and then just mix everything up, everything up, everything up together. That's all you're doing. You're bringing everything up from the bottom, and mixing everything all together. Yep, that's all you're doing. And it all gonna come together. It gonna start just coming together, you guys. It's all it's gonna do. It's gonna come together. Just like this doing. It's coming together. At first it was I was just seeing just a lot of cornbread. But now I see everything is just forming the way it's supposed to form. Like a chicken dressing. Make sure you get all your meat and stuff, you bring it all the way to the top. Smash everything up. Smashing everything around, getting everything, you know, all that goodness. Okay? And another thing too is don't have no dry chicken dressing. Please don't have no dry chicken dressing, you guys. Make sure you use your broth. I like my stuff moist. I don't like no dry chicken dressing. I don't like dry chicken dressing, you guys. I don't. It's just the most, you know, that flavor just is not good. And you just pour how much sage you think you need. I know I like a lot of sage, y'all. And cause I got a lot going on here. And so, and you just have all this and all down in there. Yeah. When you cooking like the size that I'm cooking, you need a lot because you're dealing with a lot. It's a lot going on. I like to taste my sage. Make sure you're getting it everywhere. Okay. Then I'm gonna taste this. Make sure I taste the sage, because you gotta taste as well. You gotta taste your chicken dressing too. So I'm gonna wash my hand. Okay. Okay. They taste like sage in there. Okay, now gonna pour your broth. You're gonna do a little bit at a time because you don't want this to be overly um like juicy juice or whatever. You're gonna pour a little bit at a time. You don't want to just pour because you don't want to pour too much of your broth in here. And you don't want too much sage either. You just want enough sage. See, I kind of like eyeball my sage because how much I got in here, and you just want to just you can about tell when your chicken dressing is not dry because it gonna look more wetty than uh just thick and no wetness to it. You gonna know. You definitely gonna know, you guys. When I tell you when your chicken dressing are moist, your chicken dressing are moist. Oh, it's so good, you guys. It's not no dryness going on. It ain't tough where it's just so dry and all of that. So I'm gonna try to see can I give you, I'm gonna give y'all a look of this of the moisture of this chicken dressing. It ain't dry at all. No dryness. No dryness at all. And I'm still like, going through it, making sure everything is, you know, and I'm also gonna get another fork and I'm gonna retaste it with another fork. Another fork is good. It's good. Okay. So now since we got this in here, if we got that in there, yeah, well, so this is the consistent that let me make sure I got my hand. Okay. So this is the consistent that you're looking for. This is the consistent. You want a liquid. You don't want it to be because you got to go in the oven as well. So yeah, so that is what we have, you guys. It is what we have. So this is the chicken dressing, you guys. This is the chicken dressing. The only thing we have to do now is put it just in the oven and let it go for about, I say about an hour or two. I mean, I say about an hour and maybe like some couple of minutes or whatever. And yeah, it should be done. It should be done, you guys. It should be done. This is the finished chicken dressing, you guys. The first part I just, put it out, was just putting it all together. And this is the second part of me just putting it in the oven and it's done now. So, so this is the way it came out to look, just like that. This is my chicken dressing. So I'm gonna do a little video of the chicken dressing. This is what my chicken dressing looking. Okay. This is how we looking over here. Don't that look good? Yes. So that is how my chicken dressing is looking, you guys. So it's looking very, very good. It's very, very moist. That's where you want your chicken dressings to be very, very moist, not dry and all of that. Make sure you put enough of your broth in there to where it's look like it's juicy. Like that's how you would know your chicken dressing is not going to be dry. Yeah. So on that note, you guys, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe and comment. Hit the notification bell so y'all can be notified if Twitter Girl, she's filming, coming live on video.